Hi, and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Wednesday evening. And thank you for your patience on Monday. Apologies again. I did think I was recording the session, but obviously pressed the wrong button. Anyway, hopefully this is all working well and you shall receive this practice in good time. And congratulations again to all of you who completed your 4 practices during the month of February. It was fantastic. So well done to everyone who made it on to the Roll of Honour. So today, let us begin our practice lying down. And as always throughout your practice, listen to your body. Only do what feels right for you today. So make yourself nice and comfortable. Softening the body, relaxing, slowing down. Letting go of your day and everything that's going on in your world. And just bringing yourself to your mat. Bringing stillness to the body. Letting the shoulder blades connect with the mat. Releasing any tension that you're holding anywhere in your body. And then let your attention go to your breath as you inhale through your nose, filling your belly. Pause, and then exhale through your nose. Extending that exhale. And taking 2 more breaths here like this. And then when you're ready, bending your knees, lifting the feet up off the mat. Let's just hug those knees into the chest and circle the ankles. Just getting that rotation going first in one direction and then take it in the opposite direction. And coming to stillness, let the arms come down by your side as you raise your legs up gently. You can keep the bend in the knee, and we're just going to cycle with the legs just to get them warmed up. And keeping that cycling going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hugging the knees into the chest. And then let the feet come down onto the mat and draw that left leg across the right thigh, encouraging the knee to move away. And then lifting up that right leg. If you're able to clasp your fingers behind your thigh, do. If not, that's fine. You could use a belt if you like. Keep both feet flexed. And just draw the right knee in towards you. Inhale here, and as you exhale, soften into the stretch. Each breath just getting you a little bit deeper into the stretch. And then when you're ready, raise the right leg up so the sole of the foot is pointing at the ceiling. And taking one more breath here. And then keep that right leg raised up for now. Take the hands away from the thigh and just let that left knee slide on across so it's directly over the right knee. And then hold on to that left foot with your right hand if you can. And then with your right foot, you're going to bend that knee. And if you're able to hold on to the outside of that foot too, do. Trying to keep those knees as close together as you can. See, can you soften the shoulders here? And just breathe into it. Again, feeling like that exhale is just allowing you to kind of soften into the pose. One more breath. And then releasing the feet. Let both feet again come down onto the mat. And let's take that over to the other side. So crossing that right leg over the left. And then raising the left foot up, clasping behind the thigh. Again, keeping both feet flexed. And breathing into the pose. One more breath here. And then raising that left leg up so the sole of the foot is looking at the ceiling. One more breath. And then keeping the leg extended, bring the hands out and cross that right knee now over the left. And again, holding on to the outside edge of that right foot with your left hand and bending the right knee, no, the left knee, to hold that left foot with your right hand if you can. And again, allow your exhale to just give you the opportunity to yield to the pose and relax into it. One more breath here. And release both feet. Let the knees come down. Let the feet come down onto the mat, rolling over onto your side. Let's come up into a tabletop. In your tabletop, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, feet straight out behind you. And almost clawing into the mat with those fingers open, nice and wide, pressing away from the mat, nice and active here, taking a breath. And then just step that left knee back a little bit. And draw the right knee up between the two hands, letting that right foot just work its way across to the left side of the mat. And then draw the left knee up behind the right and come to sit back. And if you want, as you sit back, you can sit back onto a block if you like, or a book, or you can come down onto the mat, whichever feels better. So you can have both feet in a straight line with each other as you sit up nice and tall here. This pose is really super for aligning the spine and helping you to sit up nice and tall. And then with your hands, bring them behind your back. So you're holding either elbow. And then releasing the hands, let that left hand now come up between your shoulder blades. Your right hand, sorry, between your shoulder blades, and your left hand come behind your head to point towards, or indeed clasp, the right hand. 2 more breaths here. And releasing the arms down, just roll the shoulders to loosen them out. Unravel the legs, having those feet in front of you and knees bent. Just windscreen wipe the knees from side to side. And then let's make our way back to our tabletop to take that on the other side. So this time the left knee comes to the front, the right knee goes back as you'll walk that left foot across, and then draw the right knee in behind the left. Coming to sit down and adjusting those feet. So as much as possible, you have one knee over the other and the feet more or less in a straight line with each other. And again, just checking in with that alignment, sitting up really tall. Just let your awareness go to the back of your body and notice how tall and straight it is. And again, bringing both arms behind your back, holding on to the opposite elbows. And this time we want the left arm to come between the shoulder blades and bring that right arm behind your head. As much as is possible for you, listening to your body. If you can't get anywhere near it, just have that right hand pointing kind of in that direction and encourage the elbow with your left hand to go a little deeper. One more breath here. And then releasing the hands, bring them down by your sides as you unravel the legs. And again, just let them go from side to side. And coming back to stillness, let your 2 feet point out to either side of the mat. Keeping that distance quite broad here. And we're going to make our way into a squat. So again, working with your body. And depending on how low is comfortable for you to go, just make your way into your squat pose. Nice and long through the spine, trying to find that straightness that you had in the cow face pose. Bringing the palms together, pressing the knees away. One more breath here. And then bringing those hands down by your side as you make your way down into a staff pose. So both feet out in front of you, toes pointing upwards, hands down either side of the hips. As you sit up nice and tall, lengthening through the spine here, finding that space. One more breath. And then we're going to come into a forward fold here. So bend your knees as much as you need to. As you hinge at the hips, let the rib cage connect with the thighs. And then begin to lengthen out the legs if that works for you. And again, working with your breath. Inhale. And exhale as you soften and deepen into the pose. One more breath. And making your way back up into your staff pose, bending those knees with the feet pointing out. We're going to come back to our squat for a breath. And then let the hands come down onto the mat as you rise up. Keep the softness in the knees as you heel toe the feet together, toes together, heels a little bit apart. Sink the hips down, bending the knees. And in this chair pose here, let's just raise the arms and torso up. And we're going to take 2 more breaths here, engaging that core as you exhale. Then staying in chair pose, bring the hands into prayer, elbows opposite each other, as we now twist to the left. Try to stack the shoulders on top of each other. One more breath. And then coming back to center, let the hands come down onto the mat. Listening to your body, just begin to extend those legs out as much as is comfortable. Breathing into your forward fold. One more breath. And then again, sinking down into your chair pose, rising up. Let's take 3 breaths here. Bringing those hands into prayer once again. Let's take the twist this time to the right. One more breath. And coming back to the center, let's once again extend those legs into a forward fold. And from here, make your way down into your tabletop and push it back, opening out the knees, feet together, lengthening the arms, let the forehead come down on the mat. One more breath here. And then make your way down to lie down. With your knees bent and your feet about hip width apart. Allowing those shoulder blades to sink into the mat, palms facing upwards. And let's raise up into a bridge, pressing into the mat with your feet. Feeling that deep connection with your shoulder blades and the mat. One more breath. And then lowering yourself down onto your mat, hug those knees into the chest and just take a little rock from side to side. And when you're ready, let those legs come out long and feet flop out to the side, turning those palms upwards. And I hope you enjoyed that practice. It kind of was like a slow-mo, intense stretch. So I certainly feel like I worked quite hard there. Hope you feel that too, although not overly hard, but put a good effort in. Now just let the body soften and relax. Letting go the feet and the legs. And letting go your glutes and pelvis. Letting go the whole back of your body and shoulder blades. The front of your body, chest and shoulders. Letting go your arms and your hands. Your head, face, jaw and chin. The whole of your body, just let it go. And take time here for gratitude. For whatever or whoever you're feeling particularly grateful for today. And then let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose, pause, and then exhale. Letting your attention stay with your breath for the next few minutes.